Good afternoon. Thank you for coming. Before I say goodbye, I'd like to share with you some of my favorite things. My husband, my family, City Tech, and you.
In the morning, in the afternoon, she stays late. I see her coming down the stairs. She's always asked me, well, I got this done, I got that done. It was like she was officially the secretary of the organization, but she was like everything. And I really appreciate that. And I want to thank her personally for all of that dedication that she has given me and college and every faculty member that she worked with at City Tech. So thank you very much for that, Charlotte.
All right.
But Charlotte has another life. Charlotte was a person that was responsible for a tremendous amount of students. And they were in what we call the Student Support Service area. That's where she was housed. And everybody there knew her name. I mean, she was like the mother of the department. I mean, she could help any situation at any time. From what I understand, and you'll hear in a little while from her supervisors, that they couldn't work without her. I mean, it was just like that was the person you go to for the answer, and that was it. I mean, if she couldn't help you, she would get back to you, not in a day, people, but the way that I can sort of reciprocate with what you've done, and every day that you wake up, you'll be able to see this. I thought the best way to put this is in some kind of word form. So if you would come up here for 1 second, I would love to present you with something. This here is I know it's just another plaque on a wall, but to Charlotte, I know this is going to mean a lot to her. And it states that Student Support Services, along with the Jewish Faculty and Staff Association, Charlotte Rubin, Technology Coordinator for over 20+ years of dedicated service, wishing you the best of luck, health, and happiness on your retirement, January 25th, 2011.
He's going to let me talk. Why don't we pass this around? So lovely. Thank you so much, especially for coming out today in the snow. The weather forecast said it might be coming down a little bit. Flurries, that's what they said, flurries. It's a little bit more than flurries. So I really do appreciate it. And I'm looking around and I see people from so many walks of my life. And I guess most important to me the last year has been my staff at Student Support Services. I wouldn't have run every day to work if it weren't for the staff. And Linda, of course, is the director. I think the happiest moments I had in the last 6 months was when Linda called and said, Student Support wants to throw a retirement party for you. I said, wow, that's really nice. And so she said she's been here 3 years and we've worked very, very closely together, and I really enjoyed all the accomplishments that she has. Next is John, who said some nice things about working together. We always share anything that I have a problem. He knows someone with the same problem. He has a relative. He has a friend. We really enjoy talking together. And see who else is on the staff. Eliza, of course. She bought one of the first pieces of jewelry I made. She really has been inspiring me. And Ebony used to work at Student Support Services, and she's gone on. Are you in physics now? Where are you? Yeah, I'm glad, so glad that you came back. Who else is from student support that came up? Everybody is working at student support. I couldn't get my Mac specialist, Julio Arroyo, who's done so much for and with me. He doesn't like parties. I couldn't do anything about it. My other assistant, Fitzgerald Stone, got sick at the last minute, and he's been with me for over 15 years. Started as a student, changed his career to computers when he got involved with the lab. He was a student in the lab, and he's really been with me. We have Nicole, who couldn't make it. Did I miss anybody who was here?
James Leon.
Recently, James has joined our staff. He is a master's degree in mathematics. He's an adjunct professor, and he's wonderful. He is the most knowledgeable of Excel that I know, and we're either working, is it completed yet, Linda, the Excel manual? We've been working on it a long time. Yeah, come down to the lab. If you don't know Excel, you'll learn it from that manual. It's really good. I'm looking around. Perhaps the largest group of people here are current faculty and staff at City Tech. And just raise your hand. I don't want people to get up. Yeah. Yeah. I thought there were more, but okay. And we expected some alumni who have gone to other campuses, and they probably had trouble with the weather. Hopefully they'll come before. Another group is BCID that I've been involved with for about 15 years, and we have two representatives, Marvin Wasserman, the executive director, and Lucy Seidemann, the benefits counselor, who've been with me forever. There will be a slideshow, and I apologize to anyone that my camera wasn't near. A lot of you are in, I mean, I carry the camera, as many of you know, to any event that I go to, and I miss some of you, so I want Al, who's my photographer, to make a point of tracking you down. I think he's gotten at least half of you already with me, and I'm hoping that you'll recognize who you didn't get
We'll
yet.
get them all.
Yeah, and I'm quite active in Hadassah, and I'm happy we have 3 people from Hadassah. And Imael, you're from Hadassah too. Let's see what other group. Marty represents my political leanings. He's from the Central Brooklyn Independent Democrats. Home care service for independent living. I have 6 people who are here. Thank you very much. With the project manager, Gladys Confidant, Corbina, Asham Palm, the financial officer. They both spend a lot of time with me. And the rest of the staff I just gotten to know over the years. I appreciate it. Now let's see. Did you raise your hand, Kiros? I couldn't get along without you. He's Mr. Reproduction. I'm always doing manuals or flyers or brochures, and they're ready before I even give it to him. I really, really appreciate it. And I think if you don't, one more category. 3 of my favorite friends from Monticello, elementary school and high school, came all the way. They have been a part of me. I have picture, Alan Brazington, in the very back in yellow, was one of the group of about 8 or 10 of us at our last reunion to go visit Mrs. Goldenberg, who was our second grade teacher. And she is still living, and she treated us, she baked cookies, and she treated us royally. And I do have a picture of her with those that attended. Of course, Paul had someone else to visit, another friend, so he's not in the picture. And Jonathan, you're going to come to the next reunion?
If I can make it.
Very good. People that didn't fall into these other categories are friends of Bob and myself over the years. So if you would raise your hand. There's a lot of you. Anne, did you raise your hand for BCID board? Okay, and Carol came in, and she's on the board. And as people come in, I'll make a point of taking them around and meeting you. Is there anybody that I left out? Oh, of course, Donna is my friend. And neighbor, forever. Really worked hard. She has another job, and she has to leave shortly, so I appreciate the fact that she's here. And I have to introduce you to Al Arzaga, if you haven't met him already. He's such a part of my life. He comes over, he is as excitable as I am. You know me. I get speeded up when I get really excited. He loves my photography. So we sit down and we put one picture after another, and he's been making my greeting cards that are showcased in the video, and some of you have received them.
Aren't you going to announce? Thank you all for waiting.
Joey was first grade, right?
First grade, right. I was waiting for the elevators.
Oh, the
Sorry.
elevators are particularly slow. Did you have to climb up 6 flights of stairs?
No, we went down the other road, took the other elevator.
Oh, okay. Find a seat.
Finish your number.
Okay, as people come, I'll introduce them. But as I said, Al has been with me. But I think the most important person to me in this room is someone by the name of Bob Rubin. We've been married 48 years. We look forward to our 50th. So, he has gone on trips with me. You've seen pictures of him in front of that. Great father to our 2 daughters. I hope you'll have the patience to watch the 10-minute show that Al and I created, and it will have some of your pictures in, but I said, Al, get the people who are not in the pictures. Get them today, because we'll make another video. But I really appreciate so much all of you coming. And there's lots of food. Great. I don't know if that's the next thing. Is that the next thing? Or if there's any?
Why not?
Let's do the video.
Go to the video, okay.